Let's now see how you can add products to your online store. Okay, I've already done that, and if I go to my web page, this is what my page looks like now. And basically I have added a few clothings here for women and men, and I have also entered some prices and some information. Also on the right hand side you can see that I added some widgets. So basically this is the project widget where all of my categories are displayed, and I can actually enter a filter by price widget. So for example, if I can put it from 30 to say $100, like so, $111, and if I hit on filter, it will only show me the actual products that are within this range. Now you can use any sort of a filter here, and you can do that by actually adding some widgets and changing some settings. Okay, so let's go back now and let's see how we can go about adding the products. And also there is a widget here that you can actually use to display your items either by popularity, average rating, awareness, and so on. And basically if you open, for example, this particular item, you will find some information here, some shipping costs, the actual price, couple of photographs here, and basically you can add this to your cart, or actually you can review this and give it some ratings as well. And down the bottom there's the related products which you can actually have here as well. Okay, so let's go back to my dashboard. Now to add new products, all you have to do is find add products under the products link right there on the left hand side. But what I will do, I'll actually go and click on products first, and this is all of the items that I currently have on my online store. Also a good thing is always to create categories if you want, and that's what I've done. So I've got men's clothing and women's clothing, and I've got dresses, t-shirts, and men's pants. Alright, to create a category, it's very easy, something like we've done before. All you have to do is type a category name in here. You would go, for example, if we had to create something for women, and let's say we're going to create women's pants category, all we have to do is type the name, and then on the women's clothing we'll select that. We can give it some description, and we can upload an image if we wanted to, and then we just hit on add a new product category. So let's find an image, and I'll use that particular image, and I'm going to add a new product category, and there it is. Okay, so that's how you would go about actually adding new categories, and this is something we've done in the previous tutorial, so it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, now let's go and add a new product. Now adding a new product is really straightforward as well, except there is a bit of couple of tricky parts which you have to actually go through. Alright, so right at the top we'll enter a product name, and for example, let's say, let me first of all have a look which kind of photographs do I have. So let's set up some images. Alright, then let's say for example that I want to use this particular image as my featured image. I'll click on select, and then I'll put my product name as red dress maybe. In the products category I will go and find women's clothing and dresses, and after that I'll come to this part here. Basically this is if you have, for example, a software that somebody's buying from your store and you would like that not to be shipped, of course, so you can just allow them to download from somewhere. Basically you would click virtual, and then you would actually hit on downloadable. If you click on downloadable, if you're selling some sort of a software, you would actually have to go and insert some special downloading files here, and actual downloading limit, expiry date, and actually downloading type. Alright, so I'm not doing that. If you click on virtual, basically what it does, it just gets rid of all the actual shipping details. On the left hand side you'll find the general, inventory, shipping, linked products, attributes, and advanced. First things first, this is the actual number that this particular item will be known to your online store. So basically you should develop some sort of a database. So for example, in this case I had for my men's clothing all these numbers starting with 1, and for women's clothing all this starting with 2. So I would have 2 and a couple of zeros and maybe number 9. Okay, then you have the regular price, and let's say that the regular price for this particular dress was $149.45, and this here is actually basically if you want to create a sale price. Okay, so let's say that we're gonna put this particular dress on sale and we're gonna sell it for this much, so about $20 discount. Now if you hit on schedule, this will actually give you the date where this actual starts, so when the sale starts and when the sale ends. So I'll put, so for example, 1st of April till 27th of April. So this is the current, I call it range, so we are in the range here, and it will actually display like it's being displayed here, sale. It will be displayed automatically. However, if this is out of range, so if this is something that's going to be happening in the future, it will only be displayed as, for example, this men's casual slim fit t-shirt. It will just display like that, and when the time comes, the particular date comes, and when the sale is within the range, so within those two dates, it will actually change from a particular like this, it will change like this, and it will add a sale flag there, and it will actually cross out the price. Okay, so once we've done with that, we can go into the inventory. Now manage stock. So inventory is all about how many do you have and how many of those items do you have, and all the warnings and everything else. So manage stock, yes, I'll hit on that. Stock quantity, I'm going to put, for example, 2. Allow back orders, allow but notify customer. In stock, yes. Sold individually, yes, I would like to sell this individually as well. Okay, so this is all you have to do when it comes to actual stock. In the shipping, you will actually add some information of the weight, dimensions, shipping class, and basically this is all dependent on the item you're trying to sell. Linked products, now we come to linked products, and here basically what a linked product is. So if I was to open this particular item here, down the bottom there's some linked products, so basically you can add anything to your product. So all you have to know is actually just 3 or more characters. So let's go back now for a second, and evening, so I can just put Eve, and it will actually give me this particular product. It's gonna search and it's gonna find Alex evening red dress. Okay, this is the one that I'm looking for. I'll put it there, and actually I can enter many different products which I think are related to this particular item. If I go here, I can do exactly the same, and it will search for that particular item, and I will just add it like that. Grouping, you can enter a group here if you do have a group. Okay, so this is when it comes to the linked products. Attributes, you can add many different attributes, and to do that you actually come down here and just click on add, and then you would add some name and the values of the attributes. Into the advanced section, you'll have some purchase notice, you'll have menu order, and enable reviews. Okay, so a review is basically once your customers have logged in, they will be able to actually, you know, write some reviews about this particular product. I do not have any reviews as nobody has actually reviewed. Basically this is just leaving comments on your web page, on your actual product page about that particular product. Alright, so what I will do, I'm just going to use this text here, and I'm going to copy, and I'm going to come to the product short description, and I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, so basically we can change all of this, and I think the price we set was $129, so I'll change this to $129, and that's pretty much it. Of course you can add more images by adding a gallery. To do that, you will click on that link there, and you would come here and add as many images as you would like. Okay, once that is done, add to the library. All of this will be displayed here, and basically you are set to actually publish this. Before we publish it, we'll go and preview it, and straight ahead we can see that this particular item is on sale. Here's the name. We have the same widgets here on the right hand side, some information, we have the number, we have the categories. So this is something that we have set up here, and this is used to filter the results later on. And also we have the similar item which is also on sale. Okay, so this all looks good, and what I will do is I'll just hit on publish. As soon as I publish this, if I go back to my main page, to my shop, the new item should actually appear there. Okay, there it is. It will always appear last. So if you have it like this by default, if you actually sort it differently, so for example, if it's being new, so display the newest item first. In this case, I'm gonna get my red dress right at the top. Alright, so in the last 3 tutorials we have seen how to actually go about enabling and how to go about creating an online store. We started with simple settings, and then we moved into more complicated settings, and at the end we have actually seen how to go about adding products, how to actually add in some descriptions, and actually how to have the whole online store displayed on the web. So by now you should be ready to go online and start building your e-commerce shop.